We are officially just a few weeks away from the release of Destined Rivals, and the hype for this set is absolutely through the roof. And although the set hasn't even come out yet, it's already had its fair share of criticism. Bro, that Mewtwo is so mid. Where are all the dark Pokemon at? And whether that might be just talk to fend off the scalpers or legit criticism, one thing is for certain, this set is going to be sold out everywhere. I do have to admit that I was a little bummed out that they didn't bring back dark Pokemon, so I decided to make my own. What's up everybody, my name is Cisco and this is drawing number 4 on my quest to become a Pokemon card illustrator. So if you want to follow me on this adventure, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can follow me on this journey. Without further ado, let's get to drawing some dark Pokemon. Alright, so for this drawing I wanted to make a dark Blaziken. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys know that Blaziken is my favorite Pokemon, and I'm kind of sad that there isn't a dark Blaziken has ever been made. Anyway, so I wanted to make this, give myself a challenge first, and I wanted to see if I can draw Blaziken from memory, because Blaziken's my favorite Pokemon. I thought I should be able to draw it from memory. And I don't know why I had this in mind of making this really evil looking Blaziken, and just making it look kind of hyper realistic, if that makes any sense. But you know what, spoilers, it's not gonna happen that way. At first I tried to do it, like I said, try to give myself a challenge and do this like crazy, like evil, lots of like the fur on its back just being really spiked out everywhere. It was a pretty okay idea at first, but I just as I kept drawing and drawing, the execution just wasn't there. I wasn't liking how it was looking, especially the face. I think it looked way too I don't know, even though it looked evil, it didn't look like Blaziken. I don't know, maybe I was just overthinking it. Right here I tried to make some corrections and it looked better, but I still wasn't satisfied. I don't know what it was, so I just completely scrapped it and decided to start over. And this time I actually did use some reference, not a lot. I just wanted some like facial reference to make sure that it matched, and I realized that Blaziken's mouth is actually a lot smaller, and so you know, I had to make some corrections there. But yeah, as the more of I studied the actual reference, I realized that Blaziken really, if you take off the two things back in the back, like the hair kind of thing, it actually looks like a chicken. It really looks like an actual chicken, like just the head of, I don't know, maybe even when you look at a pigeon, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I kind of thought was kind of funny. But then I did the arms. Look, the arms look funny here, but trust me, Blaziken has some scrawny ass arms. You know, for being a fighting Pokemon, they don't really hit the gym too often. But anyway, I wanted to do these claws that look kind of menacing as well, just like holding out its claws. The more I did this, the less I liked how it looked, so I ended up just going with clenched fist. It was a little bit easier and it looked a lot cooler, I think. I also wanted to do this like Dragon Ball Z pose, like I don't know, just make it look like very menacing, I guess, like it was powering up, you know, using the dark power, I guess. But yeah, then I started going into the line art. This, as you can see, I do this line art thick and everything, but I still messed up, you know. Even though I was using some reference, I then realized after I finished doing all this nice line art that I didn't really like how it looked. I started putting color and it still just didn't look right, so I had to go and delete and erase some of the lines and make some more. And as I kept going, then I started adding the color back again, and then it looked like Blaziken. But yeah, this is the I wanted to do the background kind of like an homage to the dark Charmeleon from the original Rocket set. So I did this like painted flame background. I really like how this looks. I don't know, I just had this cool idea in my head and I just started painting and it looked pretty good, so I was very happy with this. But then putting Blaziken in front of it, it just looked so good. So yeah, just adding some final highlights, and yeah, that's the drawing. This is my dark Blaziken. I think it is probably my favorite work that I've done so far. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Perhaps I could have made it look a little more evil, but honestly, I really like how it turned out. I'm really happy with my work here, and of course, you guys know that I have to design a card for it, and this is what it looks like in its card form. Some people have actually commented before that the cards I design are a little OP, and that's because for whatever reason in my delusional head, I hope that one day when I do design a card, that it's gonna change the meta, and that's the reasoning behind the OP cards I make. But I appreciate the comments anyway. Thank you guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm absolutely hyped for this set. I think it's going to be amazing. Hopefully it follows in the footsteps of Journey Together, because that set was an absolute banger and it had some really good hit rates. Hopefully we get more of the same. And you guys already know that my chase card is going to be the Blaziken, but I want to know in the comments, what's your chase card? What are you most excited for about this set? Are you even going to pick it up maybe if you can find it? That's going to be the hard question to answer, but let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the content of today's video, please consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel, because we're so close to 300 subscribers. There's something for every single Pokemon card fan to enjoy on this channel. We don't just draw cards. Every Thursdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we also stream and we give away booster packs to one lucky viewer. And on Fridays, we go to local tournaments and we also give away booster packs to the people attending there. So if you enjoy that kind of content, there's always something for every single Pokemon card lover to enjoy on this channel. But anyway, I've been Cisco, giving back with every pack, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.